Okay, we ready? All right, let's go. Good morning, and welcome to Lancaster County Academy's 28th commencement. Please rise as this year's graduates enter the room. Okay, you may be seated. It's a great day at LCA. My name is Ryan McFadden, and I am humbled and honored to lead what one graduate called a small school with a big purpose. Teddy Roosevelt said, "The best prize that life offers is the chance to work hard at work worth doing. And what we do at the Academy is certainly work worth doing." Let's start with a few thank yous. And I like to hear the kids crying because it reminds me of my house. I have two under two. So that's not going to bother me. Yeah, so let's start with a few thank yous. First, thank you to Philip Allen and Crossroads Church for not only hosting us today, but for opening their space to our West Campus all year. And Philip is actually recording and live streaming today's event. So how about a hand for Philip and Crossroads Church? Thank you, Philip. Thank you to our 9 participating school districts. We obviously wouldn't be here if it weren't for you, so thank you very much. This year, we've seen increased collaboration, and we so appreciate your support. If anyone in the room works at one of our sending schools, can you please rise to be recognized? Please stand if you work for one of our participating schools. Thank you so much. I'd also like to thank our passionate Joint Operating Committee and Superintendent of Record, Dr. Robin Felty, for helping ensure LCA remains an option for area students. I'd like to take a few extra seconds to thank JOC President, Mr. Mike Clare. Mr. Clare is, if you know Mr. Clare, you know this about him. He is our biggest fan. A few weeks ago, we met for breakfast, and of course, I was a few minutes late. But that gave him the opportunity to tell everybody in the place about Lancaster County Academy. His passion for students is contagious, and he's been known to buy free meals in there for kids. So grads, if you'd like a free breakfast, any day of the week, 6:30, City Star Diner in Manheim. Mr. Clare's got you. Yeah, how about a round of applause for Mr. Clare? I'd also like to thank our mostly wonderful staff. I say mostly because we have one Cowboys fan on the team. And I'd like her at this time to sit in the drum box. Just kidding. So our staff includes Lydia Kleiss, Kevin Dranch, Kathy Kadiba, Marianne McFadden. And I want to pause right there. I talked to Marianne yesterday, grads. She feels badly she can't be here, but she wishes you well and extends her congratulations. Marianne, I'm sure you're watching. Other staff members include Jillian Poole, Rosalind Roth, Eric Scheib, Debbie Schmidt, and I can't forget about our awesome volunteer, Daryl Driver. You might not know this, but most of the staff is part-time. But you couldn't tell that because they give it their all. Staff, thank you so much for your hard work and dedication this year. Last but not least, I'd like to thank everyone, especially those of you in the room, who helped 31 young adults earn a high school diploma. 31. That's the highest number LCA has produced since 2010. Isn't that awesome? How about a round of applause for that? Now, my wife might disagree, but I really don't enjoy being the center of attention. So I'm going to keep my remarks to the class of 2022 brief. It's not about me, it's about you today. You worked so hard to get here, and we are very, very proud of you. My remarks are inspired by a book I read recently by Neil Pasricha. It's called The Happiness Equation. So my 3 pieces of wisdom today are 1, set goals, 2, find a mentor, and 3, never retire. Lou Holtz, a McFadden family icon, said, if you're bored with life, if you don't get up every morning with a burning desire to do things, you don't have enough goals. Spend time creating that bucket list and casting a vision for your life. And Rosalind's speech will help you to think about that. Someone asked Jerry Seinfeld, one of the most successful comedians in the world, how he writes good jokes. His response, write more jokes, write every day. And he had a calendar system that he revealed. He said, for each day I do my writing task, I put a big red X on the calendar. Do something every day, and that goal you thought was out of reach might not be. It might be attainable. Number 2, find a mentor or a few, formal or informal. Good things happen when you surround yourself with good people. Mentors stretch our thinking, open new possibilities, and help us reach our full potential. Just one more piece of advice. Never retire. You're probably thinking, what is he talking about? So Pasricha says, the world has far more problems, opportunities, and challenges than it has people like you, the class of 2022, to do interesting and meaningful work on them. There is so much you can do. There are so many places to go. Just keep learning, keep changing, and keep growing. That's what he means by never retire. So set goals, find a mentor, and like I said, never retire. I'd like to turn it over to 2021 graduate, and now a staff member. She loved us so much that she said, hey, I want to work for you. So she does. She graduated last year. Rosalind Roth would like to share a few words.
Sorry. Fun-sized. Okay, so like he said, I graduated a year ago, and I am now a classroom assistant. So when I graduated from LCA, it was the proudest moment of my life. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I was also scared because I didn't know what to expect once I walked out of the doors with a diploma. For years, school has been a part of our lives. We haven't needed to really think about what happens next. I know we have a career class that sets a path for you to take, but when I did that class, I made a path for what I wanted in that moment. First, I wanted to go into psychology and then art therapy. I realized I'm good with numbers, so I settled on financial advisor. Each time I was sure that's what I wanted for my future, and each time I changed my mind, and that's okay. It's okay not to know right now. So I just want to give you all some advice on what helped me after I graduated. LCA is set up in a way that if you need help, you have to get up and go find the right person to ask. I never stopped doing this. Always ask for help, and also get out there and experience different things. A lot of the time we don't know what it is we want until we go out and experience it. That's how I knew I wanted to be a teacher. I came to work here and I found I loved helping and teaching you all so much. No matter what your support system is like, everyone at LCA is here to help you in your future. At the end of the day, try different things, put in the work, and don't be afraid to ask for help. You got this. Thank you. Now, back to Dr. Ryan.
All right, Roz, I forgot how short you were. Okay. And now for the fun part, the awarding of diplomas. You probably thought you'd be waiting a little bit longer for this. But today's non-traditional program is fitting for our non-traditional school. Each participating graduate will be introduced by an Academy staff member. You'll also hear from several students. We have parents that would like to speak today. Mr. Clare, I think your nap time is still 11:30? Okay, so staff, remember to keep your comments brief. Having been duly authorized by LCA's JOC and Superintendent of Record, Dr. Felty, we hereby present to you the class of 2022. Requirements have been met by the students according to the rules and regulations set forth by the PA Department of Ed and LCA's JOC. Debbie will introduce our first graduate.
How do I get this down? Sorry. Oh, there we go. Is that a good height for me? Oh, can you all hear me? Okay. All right. Our first graduate is interested in becoming an entrepreneur and owning his own car detailing business. He already has a job in his field and is well on his way to mastering the skills needed for his future success. When I practiced with him for his mock interview a few weeks ago, he impressed me with his maturity and professionalism. Trust me when I say I'll be coming to see him in the future for my very dirty car. Please welcome to the stage from Conestoga Valley High School, Davide Amato.
Our next graduate is from Mannheim Central. She is smart, polite, and a diligent worker. She's soft-spoken, pleasant, and reliable. All great skills to be successful in the future. Whenever I would ask if she needed any help, she'd give me a thumbs up, and just to see how she was doing. Always doing well. This fall, she'll be attending HAC, where she will be studying to be a dental hygienist. Our next graduate, Deja Bai.
Hardship after hardship, this student came in and succeeded. When life gives you struggles, no matter which path you take, it's hard to find hope. However, this student held on no matter what was thrown at her. She is unbelievably creative and an amazing author. Her ideas and creativity never cease to amaze me. She is brilliant and resilient and a wonderful person who will always find a way. She has stuck by us longer than anyone else, from the mall campus to a new director, Dr. Ryan, and many changes to the program. She is what we like to call the OG student. Please welcome our next graduate from Lampeter Strasburg to the stage, Lexi Brianne Carascola.
How do you move this, Dr. Ryan?
Need it up a little bit?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Is that good?
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
Like Roz said, life has been a continuous stream of struggles for me. A lot of these came from the school I went to in the past, but now they come from my personal life as well. But back then, I didn't think I had any hope of graduating. With life interferences, it made a 40-hour school week with homework impossible. The people in LS distracted me to the point where I had no motivation to even do my work. Coming to LCA didn't solve all my problems, but it did help me with one of the biggest ones, getting my work done. It still wouldn't have been possible without the support and guidance of some of the staff. Like Marianne, who has been here since my beginning. Even though I didn't have her for a class, she's learned my name and noticed little details that made me feel like people cared. When I was in the mall school, she saw me bring in frappes every day. When we changed campuses, she noticed the change in my drinks. She hasn't been at school for the last couple weeks, which I've missed her dearly. And I've also missed our little conversations about our coffee. So Marianne, if you're watching this live, just know I plan on getting a large mocha frappe after this. When it came to counseling, Debbie never scared away from any conversation I wanted to have. We talked about really interesting things, and I trusted her more than enough to talk about my personal issues and the people that I have lost. She is an amazing counselor, and she's kept me motivated since my very first day, all the way to my last, and even today. I honestly wasn't sure if I would be able to graduate this year because of how much I struggled in English classes. However, when Kathy started this year, she helped me finish my current class and made it so much easier for me to finish my last. She was there anytime I had any questions and made me feel like I had a chance, and I'm so happy to have had her as my English teacher. With a principal like Dr. Ryan, it is impossible to feel like you don't matter. He always made sure I had everything I needed and that my life problems weren't affecting me. And if they were, he would do everything in his power to help me through them. He was always rooting for me, and that type of support from a principal is something I didn't have at LS. Also, the little lunches he showed up with for the class was a little extra special thing I always appreciated.
I think you missed the last one. That's okay.
What?
Barbecue.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that one. Roz always had my back through everything. Anytime she was at school, it made it so much easier to focus and still have fun at the same time. She's helped me get through some of my toughest times and made sure I stayed on task. It felt like I had someone trustworthy to talk to when I needed a friend to vent to. I don't have many friends because I was always treated differently, but she helped me realize that you don't need to have a big friend group to get through life. My mom has always supported me no matter what. Every single day she pushed me to go to school even if I didn't want to. She would yell, but in a way that made me know I was supported. My family is just genuinely loud, so that's just how we show we care. So I always knew how much this meant to her. She made sure I got my diploma and I can finally make my mama proud. I know I wouldn't have made it without her, and I love you, Mom, and thank you for always pushing me to be the best version of myself. I hope I could turn out to be half the woman you are. I don't know if any of you have ever heard this saying before, but I heard it once and I feel like it somewhat relates to LCA. It is, the church isn't the building, it's the people that make it one. LCA isn't just a school. The people there make it an accepting community that I am happy to be a part of. I just want to thank you all of the people at LCA for creating this positive environment for me to thrive in. And I appreciate everyone's help and the people that were rooting for me to finish and finally got to earn my diploma. Thank you.
Mama, you want to say a few words? Just a few. Make it sure. Come on up. And then you two can get a picture together. Okay?
Hello, everyone. I just want to make this short and sweet. I want to thank everyone in the staff here for helping me get this girl graduated. That is it. Thank you all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm so proud of you.
You two, here, stand over here. Get a picture together, quick.
What about you, Dr. Ryan?
Oh, well, yeah, I'm next. Alexia, that was awesome. That was awesome. Thank you so much.
From Donegal, this next student was just a great person to get to know. He's driven to get his work done. He's been fun to get to know, to be around. I admire his focus, his determination, his effort to turn things around for himself, make things better. He recently received the Turnaround Award from Donegal, and now he's hoping to become a real estate agent. Our next graduate, Trevor Cooper.
I wasn't the best student or ever had the best grades. Wasn't very fond of rules, but coming to LCA gave me the opportunity to be a better person for myself. And the people around me, like Mr. Palmer, Mr. Haldeman, Dr. Lausch, and Mrs. Ann Han, really came to me and made me strive to be better and get my diploma. So thank you to my friends and family for really getting me to get up and get my diploma. All right.
Our next graduate is from Mannheim Central. She had a hard time getting into school, but boy, did she make it count when she was there. We kind of fell in this geometry rabbit hole right at the end of the year. We made it through because she powered through it. She's planning to go into the Air Force, possibly in the future. She's worked full-time the whole time she was in school, and like I said, she dedicated her time. She made it count when she was there. Taisha Dauberman, congratulations. Go ahead.
I don't have that much to say. I just want to thank my family and my teachers. My grandma's going to come up and say some words. Seeing her cry makes me upset.
Yeah, you can do that. Yes, you can stay.
Don't cry. You're going to make me cry, Grandma. Don't. Okay. Good morning. That's not bad. My grandma's crying. I'm Taisha's grandma. Grandma, it's okay.
Hey, we were prepared with the tissues this year.
Yeah. Don't cry.
Oh, yeah, make me
cry.
Yep, there you go. You found the secret spot.
I'm Taisha's grandma, and very proud of her.
It's okay.
She is the first of 3 generations, starting with me, to graduate. The last 2 years with her trying to get through the school was very difficult. She doubted herself many times. There were lots of ups and downs and her wanting to quit, but she persevered. And with the patience and guidance of the academy teachers, she was able to walk this stage today. I'm sorry. But since she met this goal, I believe that she now knows that she can set her goals for the future and accomplish them with hard work, perseverance, and never give up. I'm sorry.
Okay, make me cry too.
That's okay. That's okay.
You want to take a picture?
Here, you can.
Both of us crying and embarrassed.
All right. I was gonna say.
Many of our students work full-time jobs and have to squeeze in time for school. It is often difficult for them to juggle all of their many priorities. This next student is no exception. Due to his persistence, he managed to find the time to earn his high school diploma while working full-time. I remember when he gave a presentation for my class on goal setting. His goal was to write an original musical composition. I was utterly blown away when he performed this for me. He has so much talent. I tried to convince him to play his piece today at graduation, but I think he might be just a little shy. That's okay. So please welcome from Conestoga Valley, our next graduate, David Gonzalez.
I just want to say thank you to the sending schools. Without your continued support of LCA, many of us wouldn't have been able to graduate today.
I want to speak
Oh,
something.
absolutely.
I am his mother today. Mr. Brian, thank you so much.
Thank you.
My God bless. Okay. I'm very happy today and say, my God, thank you. Because it's very difficult way. My son finished. My son had problem with asthma and several things for the knees, 3 surgery. And I think so, my son not finished, oh my God. And I prayed several times and called the Mr. Brian for help me, please help me, help me. And he finished today, I'm very happy and say, oh, thank you, my God, because finished.
All right. Our next graduate has a strong work ethic and a drive to succeed. She is intelligent, she is articulate. She taught me a lot about tattoos when she did her speech. She is very driven and goal-oriented, and it showed on a daily basis. I am proud to introduce our next graduate from Solanco, Alicia Gressley. I am so very proud of our next graduate. He proved that he could do whatever was necessary to get the job done, and that included giving a speech. I always ask my students to dress up for their speeches. He not only dressed to impress that day, but he delivered a polished, impressive speech about gun control. Please congratulate and welcome to the stage from Elizabethtown, Josh Hanna.
I was able to spend a lot of time getting to know this student. She is an incredibly talented artist and has overcome many obstacles to be here today. With her hard work, time, and lots of effort, she finished 3 weeks early. Things don't come easy for her, but when she has a goal, she pushes hard to reach the finish line. It has been wonderful to see her grow throughout the year, and even though she's not sure yet, I know her future will be bright, and she will bring smiles to those around her just like she did for me every time we met. It is an honor to be here today to see her graduate. Please welcome our next graduate from Donegal, Hannah Hazer.
I've always had a very hard time with school, ever since probably 2nd grade. So I never really thought that I'd graduate, and when I was held a year back, I thought that was basically over. But with support from my friends and family and LCA and even Donegal, I made it. I have no idea what I'm going to do in the future. I want to take a break. This has been a long journey. But yeah, this place really, it wasn't even like a school. It was like friends. Everyone here really goes out of their way to care about you. Before my mom speaks, I'd like to say what was going to be my senior quote. It's from my father. Don't be proud of yourself for helping someone, but be ashamed of yourself if you don't.
First, thank you to Crossroads Church for hosting the school and giving the students a safe place to learn. I'm going to try not to. All children are capable of learning and being successful. Let me say that again. All children are capable of learning and being successful. And while traditional schools do a fantastic job of educating the majority of them, there are those they do not teach successfully for a variety of reasons. Some students have different learning needs. Some have experienced significant trauma and grief. Some are fighting with health issues within themselves or their family. There are students who are raising a child or working to support themselves. Lancaster County Academy is an example of a school that recognizes that the learning needs of all students are not the same. Rather than trying to undo these differences, they embrace them and seek an individual approach to each student's strengths and challenges. LCA provides an environment that allows its teaching staff to flex their creativity in meeting the needs of their students. I'm grateful to Donegal staff for allowing my daughter to attend LCA and for being so supportive of her while she was here, checking in regularly and encouraging her to succeed. And of course, I am also extremely grateful to the staff at LCA West for their flexibility and dedication to Hannah. We are all well aware of what she is capable of, but she needed to be surrounded by people who believed in her to help her get there. Thank you for being those people. To my favorite and only daughter, despite all that you've been through, you did it. You've graduated. I hope this accomplishment serves as a reminder of how amazing you are and allows you to think of yourself in a more positive light. You are kind-hearted, thoughtful, intuitive, intelligent, and creative. You can do anything if you put the work in and harbor a positive attitude. And you already said this, but Hannah, you chose to put the quote from your father on your cap. Do not be proud of yourself for helping someone, but be ashamed of yourself if you don't. You live this every day, and I hope you continue to be an example to others. I am so proud of you. And I know if your father was here, he wouldn't be able to stop smiling.
This next young lady impressed me from the start. She faithfully attended school and worked hard every step of the way. She was a true pleasure to work with, and our entire staff thinks very highly of her. Her future goal is to become a pharmacy technician, and she already has a clear pathway marked out to achieve that dream. Please welcome from Manheim Township School District, Brandy Horning. All right, this next young man has been with us for a majority of his high school career, so we got to see his smiling face every day at school for the past several years. He brought a sense of fun and adventure to the classroom, but especially when he brought his pet snake to school. Not once, but twice.
I thought he was going to wear it today.
I know, me too. Even though he had a lot more credits to earn than most of our other students, he was like the Energizer Bunny. He just kept going and going and going until he succeeded in meeting his goals. For that reason, our faculty has selected him to be our Central Penn East recipient of the Perseverance Award. So he will be receiving a certificate today and a Barnes & Noble gift card. So please welcome to the stage from Conestoga Valley, Adam Kashaba. So here we have your Perseverance Award, and there is a little gift card, so don't forget that on the back. So you might want to hold that up for the picture, so I'll let you go over to Dr. Ryan.
Get in here. Hey, congrats, man. Glad you did it. Here, right here. Both. Right here, both of them. Oh, I got the light here. This one?
All right, well, I am so very proud of our next graduate. As with all of our students, she had multiple obstacles to overcome to get to the stage today. Her goal was to finish several months early, and she did this with ease. I truly enjoyed her energy and her infectious spirit. She recently got accepted to Millersville University, where she plans on studying accounting. And I know that whatever she chooses to do in life, she will go very far. Please welcome to the stage from Penn Manor, Miss Kimberly Mentor. Good job. Do you want to say anything?
Hey, keep it clean.
They've really, really helped me. Honestly, they've made me feel like when I went to the school, it wasn't to learn, it was to feel at home. Dr. Ryan has been there, and he has encouraged me from the get-go, even when I was quite stubborn in the beginning. Miss Debbie, she has become like my school mom. She has taken care of me and my health even when I didn't want to or choose to. She helped wean me off of actually Monsters. Instead of Monsters every morning, she let me have coffee. Kathy, she's done so much for me. She's really helped me understand that no matter what I do, I'm gonna get it done. And Kevin, God bless this man. Through rebuttal after rebuttal, when I was learning from him, he helped unlock my mind. He helped me dig, and actually use something that I don't use often. I'm gonna be honest. Rosalind. Rosalind wasn't a teacher assistant to me, but more of a sister. When I went to that school and she was there, I was so happy to see her. And I would like to thank, most of all, my boyfriend, Leo. He's seen me through a lot. And he's helped me so much. He has no idea. And I would like to thank my mom for taking us here today. We're gonna go to TJ Rockwell's after. But year after year, she's been with me, holding my hand all the way. So thank you.
Our next graduate is from Mannheim Central. I often talk at school about overcoming obstacles. The next student did just that. She was determined to get her diploma. Despite overcoming language barriers, a newborn baby, and even math, the student conquered those challenges to succeed. However, through each challenge, she always had a smile, a kind heart, and an outstanding attitude. The staff has selected her to receive the Lancaster Academy Award for perseverance. She will be starting at Hack in the fall for business, and I am delighted to welcome to the stage Esmeralda Janeth Moran Gonzalez.
Hello. I want to thank you to Eric. I was not expecting this. I want to say thank you to my friends and family for supporting me. I could not have done that without them. I want to thank Eric for helping me achieve this goal in graduating, because he's pushed both me and my boyfriend to succeed. So thank you.
Helen Keller said, "Never bend your head, always hold it high. Look the world in the eye." I have no doubt that our next graduate will absolutely be doing that. She is an impressive critical thinker and a mature, resourceful student. I have no doubt that she will succeed in anything that she does. including her career in cosmetology. I am proud to introduce our next graduate from Mannheim Central, Alyssa Nicholas.
Our next graduate is from Elizabethtown. She is a super hard worker. She was here with fits and starts, but when she came in, she did her job. She was working full time, so she wasn't sure whether she wanted to do this or not. She got it done. She's so compassionate and caring, and the pets of the world love her. And easily bribed by flowers. That's how we got her here most of the time. So thanks to her boyfriend providing them. I am so proud of you. As soon as she was done, she hightailed it over to Elizabethtown and applied to HAC. So we know she's going to go places, and she deserves it because she's going to succeed at whatever she does. So I'd like to introduce Alyssa Olson. You don't know? Okay.
Our next graduate is from Donegal. This student is one that would come in, and she just kept working. She came in, just head down, started working. She would complete assignment after assignment, and the work she did is outstanding. She is a great writer. She's pleasant, she's friendly, and she's driven. Those are good characteristics to have to be successful in life. She's hoping to work towards owning her own med salon, and our next graduate is Destiny Perez.
Our next graduate is a compassionate young woman. At first glance, when you meet her, you might think that she's shy. This spring, I had the opportunity to coach Girls on the Run at Bucher Elementary in Mannheim Township, and right away she volunteered to help me out. She was an awesome mentor to these young 3rd and 4th grade girls. She always had a smile on her face. Eleanor Roosevelt said, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." I believe in the future for our next graduate from Mannheim Township, Veronica Reisinger.
Next graduate's from Donegal. Every morning when I pulled in, I like to come early, but our next graduate would beat me here. He'd be here waiting for us at the crossroads. Dad's out in the van. You guys are waiting to come in. He'd come in, and it could be 8:30 in the morning, and he would come in and start working. He was the first student here, and he's the last student to pack up. He didn't start with LCA until later in the school year, but he was able to come in, and he'd work through course after course after course, and you know, we're going the other day. Hey, want to do another course? Yep, let's do another one. Just kept going through them. He showed that hard work pays off. He's friendly, sincere. Again, another one of our great students who's focused. He's hoping to get a job in bicycle repair. Please welcome Ronald Sensenig.
Something the students said to me on my first day was that I am a great conversationalist. But good conversations are never one-sided. Every time I saw him, we found new things to talk about, and I saw even more progress than expected since he first became a student. Although he feels immensely towards his opinions and beliefs, he is always willing to see both sides to any story. He's especially easy to relate to and has always been great with math. He even took the time to bring in pre-calculus notes to help me study. He plans to become an accountant, so for these reasons and many more, I know that he will excel in his future career. It is a pleasure to be able to announce our next graduate from Mannheim Central, Joshua Nathaniel Shaw.
I wasn't even supposed to be here today. That's a fact. But I just wanted to touch on this kid has been through a lot with everything, being the youngest one. We have 5 of us total. The spectrum between me and him as the oldest is 12 years. So we never really had that real bond together. But our family has always been kind of like segregated. But this kid has managed to continue to want to push forward and make sure that he graduates like the rest of us. And I know that high school is a real struggle for him, and it's a struggle for a lot of kids. And the thing I think we need to focus on is mental health, especially with what's going on inside this country right now. And I will tell you, I just turned 30 in December. You're going to spend the whole years of your 20s learning about life. Nothing is going to be easy with anything that you do, and nothing is going to be the same for one person to the next. But please make sure if you struggle, you have people that care about you. Please reach out to somebody, somewhere, because it will save your life and it will save a lot of other people's lives. So that's really what I wanted to hit on. Plus, I know he's been through it. I'm currently going through it. So we've kind of connected over the years on that. But no matter what, life will never be easy, and life will never give you the same outcome as somebody else. So as long as you keep your head up, you keep pushing forward, it'll happen. This kid made it happen, even though he had to leave his original high school. So that's all I really want to focus on. Congratulations, Josh.
All right, our next graduate is from Penn Manor. If you're not aware, and the educators out there, this may shock you, but not every student likes school. I know, it's crazy. This graduate's one of those students. However, he made the choice to come to school, do the work, and graduate. Not every student makes that choice. He has learned at a young age we all have to do things we don't always like to do. I had a push now and then, but he knew he needed to get the work done. He didn't give up, he didn't quit, and today he is a high school graduate. And he's hoping to get his CDL and start truck driving. Please welcome John Torres.
I might have broken. Thank you, sir. Talking is something I kind of dislike a lot, but I just want to say thank you to all the teachers and supporting staff here. Honestly, in Penn Manor, I want to graduate this year, maybe 1-2 more years. That's because of me slacking off, having fun with friends, thinking school didn't really matter. But Eric pushed me to get all my stuff done, even though I might have moaned, cried, got mad at him a couple times, all that fun stuff. I'd like to thank my parents, especially my mom, for not letting me drop out, even though I wanted to, like 36 times. And thank my whole family for helping me get stuff done, even if all my homework was wrong when they did it.
Motivated, focused, intelligent, funny are some adjectives that I describe our next graduate from Mannheim Central. I knew very early on that she had a plan and to let her run with it. I feel like we connected. She would seek help if needed, and if not, just leave her alone. And the work she did was outstanding, often going well beyond what was required. Sometimes we had to tone it down a little bit. We'd like you to graduate. You can't just keep writing and writing. This young lady has exceptional potential. She is a go-getter. She's leaving on Sunday for Alaska to work at a lodge, and from there, her options are endless for what she could be doing for her future. Our next graduate is Irene Turner.
So I have always struggled with school. I never felt like I got it right. And I would be stuck between always trying too hard and not trying enough. And it just got too much. And I was like, nope, I'm done. I was not done. LCA made it so that I was not done. And I cannot thank not only the school, but all of the staff members as well. It wouldn't at all have been possible without them. I would also like to thank my family who is here today for encouraging me and making it so that I never gave up. And with that, I would like to invite my mom to come up on stage and say a couple words.
LCA has ignited a love of learning in my daughter and has given her a future. I did not think she was going to graduate high school. She struggled with social academic pressures, her own challenges, and she would text and call often to say she wanted to drop out. I think most parents here could probably relate to that with your kids. Anyway, Mannheim Central offered LCA, and when we first visited, Dr. Ryan made her feel at home right away. And I think Rosalind, you actually were there. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I could talk up the school, and most people have, and so I won't do that anymore. I'm just going to say we're really grateful for this opportunity. Irene has felt at home here, supported. I'm just really proud of her and very thankful for this opportunity. And it's her hard work and dedication, her determination, along with the customized education that she received, that is helping her to really ignite a dream for her future. And I just also want to thank, I see some people here that we invited that I'm just really thankful for you coming to support her. It means a lot to me, so thank you very much.
Thank you.
Do you want a photo together?
It's okay.
One second.
Does she want to say? Our next graduate is from Donegal. She started the year with us. She juggles being a mom, working full-time, and still had perfect attendance. So I don't think there's going to be much holding her back when she decides what she wants to do. She was our welcome wagon for all our new kids that came in. And when she was having a bad day, it was nothing a juice box wouldn't fix. So Jaden Walker, congratulations, and bring May up.
I just want to say thank you to my friends and family who supported me the last 4 years. Being a mom in high school is not easy. She's full of challenges and does not stop moving. So my friends and family who got me through the last 4 years, I appreciate all of you and all of my teachers at Donegal and at LCA. I just thank you. Say hi to everyone. I think she wants to talk too.
I can describe our next graduate with 2 words: super organized. She came to school, got her organizer out, she was ready to roll. She wrote an essay for me about her mom. In it, she stated, "Her dedication and ability to work hard are truly inspiring and admirable." I would use these same words to describe our graduate from Mannheim Central, Alexis Young.
Sorry, just give me a minute to gather myself. Class of 2022, congratulations. No matter the hardships we faced, the challenges we've come across, or the responsibility that we had to endure, we persevered and overcame each and every encounter. Sorry.
Yeah, don't forget the secret tissue spot right there.
Thanks. All of you are so extraordinary in your own way. And each and every one of you should be proud of yourself for making this far and coming across this milestone in life. I would like to thank my family for always supporting me and standing by my side throughout my high school journey and now into my college journey. I would also really like to thank the Lancaster County Academy for giving me this opportunity to graduate at my own pace, and not only for being there to accommodate each and every one of my needs, but for being there on a personal level to each student and realizing that we do all have lives outside of school. And you have all truly made an imprint on our lives. I would lastly like to thank my mom. For the past 18 years, you have been my rock. Each and every time that I have fallen, you have been there to pick me up every time. You have supported me more than I can ever imagine, and you've tried so hard to provide me with countless opportunities with so many role models to look up to. But what you didn't realize was that you're the one that I wanted to be like most. You have been my best friend all of my life, and I wouldn't have had it any other way. I love you more than I can ever begin to explain. Okay, thank you all for coming out today to congratulate each graduate. Congratulations.
Okay. How awesome was that? Wow. Wow. I'm glad we had these tissues up here. Wow. We're just about done. I certified the individuals receiving a diploma have satisfactorily completed the requirements for graduation as established by LCA's JOC and the PA Department of Ed. I also confirm, for the second year in a row, 0 Cowboys fans earned a high school diploma here today. by the power vested in me by the Superintendent of Record, Dr. Felty, and the JOC, it is my honor to affirm the graduation of the members of the class of 2022. Grads, please rise. I'd like you to move your tassels from right to left, signifying you are now graduates. Congratulations. You can stay standing. Now for the final bell. One long-standing tradition at LCA is the ringing of bells. Bells are rung to mark the completion of a course and upon successfully completing all requirements. Let's ring the final bell to close the wildly successful 2021-2022 school year. This concludes another great day at LCA. Thank you, everyone. Have an awesome day.
How you doing? Good. I'm Brian from Solanco. I sit on the board at Solanco, so thank you for everything you do. Thank you. Brian from Solanco. Yeah, thank you for everything you do.